Cruz Zazueta?
Yes.
My name's Abraham, and we're doing 7 laps in the Lamborghini Gallardo, correct?
Okay.
Outstanding. Now, like they spoke in the classroom, being smooth in these cars are the absolute key to going fast. What I mean by smooth, we want to do smooth on the steering wheel. We don't want to yank or jerk at the wheel. We just want to be very smooth and consistent. Same thing with the throttle and the brake. Smooth down, smooth off. That's what's going to give us the ability to balance the car forward and back is the throttle and brake. The balance the weight side to side is the steering wheel. We want to use those to kind of manage where our grip is at and really let us maximize all of the tire and really carry as much speed through the corners as we can.
Okay.
When we're out on course, what to expect from me, you're going to see 2 orange cones on both sides of the course. That's our brake zone. At that point, you're going to see brakes. What I want from you is smooth yet firm brake pressure on the brake pedal. Just so you know, about the first inch of brake pedal, there's just about nothing. So what I want from you is to travel straight through that pedal and kind of find where the pedals really grab and hold that pressure all the way through the brake zone. At the end of the brake zone is 1 green cone on the outside. That's our turn-in cone. At that point, you're going to hear me say turn in and release the brake. What I want from you is a smooth turn in as you come off of that brake pedal at the same time. That's going to give us the ability to keep our nose down and turn into the apex. The apex is marked by 1 green cone up and 1 green cone down. At that apex, you're going to hear me say squeeze that throttle and unwind that steering wheel. What I want from you is a smooth squeeze down on that throttle pedal as you unwind the steering wheel, back out straight, taking us back to the outside of the course and driving us down the straightaway. We'll repeat that process for every corner out on track.
Okay.
All 3 mirrors are for me. I'll take care of anything comes up behind us. If we need to let a car by, I'll let you know ahead of time. I'll put a couple fingers up and I'll turn the hazards on. That's going to let them know behind us they can pass. Once they pass, I remove my hand, remove the hazards, and we're on our way. Other way around, if we need to pass them on, we'll wait for their hazards. Once we see those lights come on, let us know they see us, we can pass. Once again, my hand will go up. You'll provide a nice safe pass on the opposite side of the track. Once we're free and clear, my hand comes off and the track is yours.
Okay.
Did you want to do manual or automatic?
Manual.
Outstanding. So the way it works, right hand up shift to left hand down shift. I'll let you know what to shift so that way you don't have to think about it. We're going to use gears 3 and 4 out there just because of the design of the car and the gearing of the car. We only really need 3 and 4. Do you have any questions before we get moving?
No, only 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
5 and 6, no?
We don't have enough room to use 5 and 6.
Okay.
If we use 5 and 6, you can go up to 5 and 6, but it's actually going to slow us down.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, you have any questions?
No.
Alright, put down on the brake. 1 upshift. Puts us in gear. Go ahead and lead us forward and to the left, nice and easy. Straight ahead. Alright, you're going to stop here. We're going to let some cars pass by just so we don't jump out of traffic and have to move instantly. Alrighty, squeeze that throttle, lead us forward, straight ahead. More throttle, upshift, straight ahead. Now turn left. You see that green cone off in the distance by itself?
Yes.
That one out there?
Yeah.
Straight toward it. Drive a straight line toward that cone. Now we turn into the right. Get on that apex to your right. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind the steering wheel. Back out to the left. Squeeze the throttle all the way down. More throttle. More throttle. There you go. And brakes. More brakes. Downshift. Release the brakes. Turn in. Get on that apex. More turn in. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. More throttle. Unwind. Back to the outside. Keep getting that throttle. And brakes, more brakes. We're going to pass on the inside, downshift. Squeeze that throttle. Stay to the right. And brakes, turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle. Very good. Back over to the left. Throttle. And brakes. Brakes. Now we're going to do a wide entrance. Now turn in tight to the right. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Back over to the left. And light brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle, straight line. Straight line. Now brake in a straight line. Brake in a straight line out. Now turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind. Back to the outside. Downshift, turn in, release those brakes. More turn in. Get on that apex first, now squeeze that throttle. Unwind, back to the outside. And brakes, more brakes. Turn in, release those brakes. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Back over to the right. To the right. Now brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind just a little bit. Unwind. We need to unwind the steering wheel, all right? Light brakes. Remember, wide entrance. Wide entrance. Now turn in tight to the right. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. More throttle. Keep down the throttle. And brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle. And brakes all the way out. Now turn in. More turn in. We're going to let the Porsche by on the outside, so we're going to stay on the inside. Don't hit that throttle. Now squeeze that throttle down. Now get behind them. And brakes. Downshift. Turn in, release those brakes. More turn in. Get on that paint, squeeze that throttle. Unwind, back to the outside. More throttle. And brakes. More brakes. You want to be smooth on those pedals. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle, nice and easy. Squeeze. Back over the right. See much smoother response. Brakes.
Yeah.
Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Very good. Keep squeezing. More throttle. And brakes. More brakes. Wide entrance. Now turn in tight to the right. More turn in. There you go. Squeeze that throttle. Easy there. Back over to the right. Light brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Smooth throttle. And brake in a straight line. Now turn in. Get on that apex to the right. More turn in. More turn in. Now squeeze that throttle. Unwind. Unwind. Brakes, more brakes, downshift, turn in, release those brakes, come down on that apex, more turn in, eyes up here, squeeze that throttle, unwind, back to the outside, keep giving it throttle, and brakes, more brakes, turn in, release those brakes, more turn in, squeeze that throttle, keep us to the right, more to the right, there you go, brakes, turn into the left, release those brakes, squeeze that throttle, nice and easy, unwind, unwind. And brake in a straight line. Brakes. Turn in wide. Now turn in tight. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle. Unwind the steering wheel. Unwind. There you go. Back over to the right now. To the right. And brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle. Brakes in a straight line. Now release. Turn in. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind. Back to the outside. Throttle all the way down. Brakes, more brakes, downshift, turn in, release those brakes, get down on that apex, more turn in, now squeeze that throttle, unwind, back to the outside, and brakes, more brakes, turn in, release those brakes, more turn in, squeeze that throttle, nice and easy, keep us to the right, more throttle to the right, and brakes, now turn in, squeeze that throttle as you unwind the steering wheel, unwind, and brakes, turn in wide, now turn in tight, more turn in, squeeze that throttle, more throttle, pass them on the outside, throttle, brakes, turn in, squeeze that throttle, and brake in a straight line out, now turn in, more turn in, squeeze that throttle, unwind, back to the outside, brakes, more brakes, downshift, turn in, release those brakes, more turn in, now squeeze that throttle, unwind, back to the outside. You notice how if we get onto throttle, it takes away our steering, and brakes, more brakes, turn in, release those brakes, turn in now, more turn in, eyes up here, squeeze that throttle, and brakes, turn in, squeeze that throttle, unwind the steering wheel, unwind, there you go. Now back to the left. And brake in a straight line. Wide entrance. Now turn in tight. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. More throttle. And brakes. Turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Brake in a straight line. Now turn in. More turn in. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Upshift. And brakes. More brakes. Downshift. Turn in. Release those brakes. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind back to the outside. And brakes. More brakes. Turn in. More turn in. More turn in. Now squeeze that throttle. We're not trying to drift. Back to the right. Brakes. Turn in to the left. Squeeze the throttle. Unwind the steering wheel. Unwind. All right. Go ahead and slow it down. That's 7 laps.
Oh, it's fast.
We're going to go through those yellow cones. So straight ahead and then bend right. Now bend right. Great job. Cruz, what'd you think?
Very great.
Very fun, huh?
Yes.
Oh, good job, man. Alrighty, we're gonna go up here, straight ahead. We're gonna turn right here. Straight ahead. And we're gonna park right after the black one before the yellow Lamborghini.
Okay.
Right here. Hit 16. Alrighty, stop here. Pull both shifters and release the brake. Alrighty, Cruz, is this your last car for the day?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna record and catch up real quick. So when you're all done, if you decided to drifting or anything else like that,